Girl, if your husband is seaman or your boyfriend is seaman, you must understand this. That once they sign off, once they went home, they will fucking looking for your pussy and they will look for sex. They are like a dog who had been in a cage for years and just released. But of course, they are not animals. They are human. So they are looking after this sex to their wife and to or to their girlfriend, right? You must understand this. And these are important for you, girl, to understand that they are not different with the rest of the men. The rest of the men are, let's say, they are in other profession, not seamen. They're around girls. Girls are just around. So they have this mentality that they can have girls anytime. They can have their girlfriend anytime they want. They can have their wife anytime they want. But seamen are deprived of those things when they are away. And you understand that. They are deprived, but they doesn't mean that they are different from any other men. This is a man natures. Even if they are already old, man is still a man. Men still need sex. And even if they are not capable of having sex anymore, they are, like old already. In their mind, they're having sex with you. Even if they're only in their mind. You know what I mean? And also, you must to understand that once they sign off, they expect you to give these things to them. It doesn't matter if you are busy with kids, you are taking care of the kids. It doesn't matter if you are busy with your job. They are going to expect that. They might say, "Oh, I understand you." But deep inside, they will have, "Oh, I wish she could take off that panty tonight." Right? This is the Nana stuff. And you must to remember, and you must to remember these things, girl. What if your husband or your seaman will tell you once they sign off, they are not really eager and they change. And they will say, "I'm tired on board ship. I don't have time to have sex with you. I'm tired on board ship." And you are thinking it's already a week or month. He's still not touching you. Girl, in your mind, you will start thinking, what's going on with my husband? Is he having another woman? Right? The same thing with this man, with your husband. Same thing that they will expect you to release, even if they already 100 years old. They can only change physically, but in their mind, they still have this fantasy of having sex with things. They can still watch porn. You must to understand also that you are their fucking ego. You are their trophy. They are champion over you against the rest of the man. That is their ego. When you are starting your relationship, they like you physically. First, of course, they like your attitude. They like everything in you. Maybe not 100% perfect within you, but they like you. In short, they are committed to you because of these qualities that they like. And for example, what kills their ego is when you start cheating, of course. That will literally kill the man's ego when you cheat, when you have other chatmate. That will kill man's ego. And it's very hard to fix the relationship already because these are two things you must remember and don't make mistakes about this because of course the rest of us makes mistakes that we kill men's ego and we think it's normal and we think that it's okay because they love us. But understand that they are a man. They will look for someone who will feed their ego. They will look for someone who will feed their needs. You know what I mean? Someone who will feed them sex or who will feed their ego. And why would you let your man to look for these things? This might be not intentionally, but it started to be like that at the beginning. Like someone around, some flirty woman or someone who is like, being available, being pretty also. And they are just being naturally feeding men's ego. And your man might be that man. Understand these things, and you will live a happy ever after. At the end of the day, if these two things will not be given to a man, they will start, maybe it's not intentionally that they are looking for these things to others. Maybe there are just women around that is naturally like giving these things to a man. Maybe some woman who is, free and single, and they are just naturally like that. And your man is deprived with these things, and your man will not intentionally look after that, but knows that there is a risk already. There's always a risk of these things. So I'm telling you that to keep your man and to keep you being happy, pampered, and all this stuff, be their queen. You must really be sexy, be divine, be a woman, be their only woman. You know what I mean? And if your fucking seaman will not treat you like a queen or like a princess, tell them, you're not spoiling me. You should spoil me. It's not a demand, but you say it in sweet. Babe, you're not spoiling me. I miss that thing. It's just being sexy. You all know this. I know because I'm a woman. We all know these things, but be natural. What you are and how your relationship started. Be that magnetic. Be that like energetic and sexy. And you have, as women, have like different sexiness. We have different style of how we become a magnetic to our men. So I would like to really uh, say all these things that you can do that thing, even if you have 5 children, 6 children. It doesn't matter. This man, your husband, you must to understand your husband doesn't change the way he is a man, he is a man. And that's period. Do not kill the ego when you start cheating. That will kill their ego. And it's really hard to fix the relationship when it comes to these things. So I will not, you know, uh, say furthermore about these things, but this is also one thing that will kill men's ego. So that is important that you keep their ego. The rest of the things are fixable. Even if you have, let's say, disagreement with certain things and how your house are being cleaned, how your clothes are being cleaned, how your children are being raised, all this stuff, you can talk, can be agreed, can be fixed, can be, but the rest, these two things are important to keep your relationship afloat. Like, loving, kind, and full of romantic things. These are the things you must remember, girl. Yes. And thank you for watching this and see you on my next video. Bye.